Yo, what's going on, nicotine fiends and cigar enthusiasts? Welcome back to another cigar review brought to you guys by the good people here at Don't Inhale. In this smoke session, I'm going to be telling you guys about the Padron 1926, 40 years in the Maduro iteration. Right off the bat, to save y'all the suspense and the wait, overall grade that I gave the cigar, a 6.3 out of 10. But if y'all want to know why, stick around for the rest of the video for the breakdown. So, this cigar, wrapper, binder, and filler, all from Nicaragua. So that's why it's a Nicaraguan puro. It's a 6.5 by 54 ring gauge cigar. The texture of the cigar, it was kind of dry and it was rough. There was micro bumps on the wrapper, like for that slight toothiness texture to it. The smell on the wrapper, there was this like funky, woody smell to it. Not like a cured, like finished woody smell to it, but it was just like really, I guess like if a pile of like dry wood that's just been kind of sitting out in the hot summer sun for a while, and maybe it's like just I don't know, like starting to decay or something like that kind of earthy, woody smell to it, kind of, I guess I can describe. And off the cold draw, I got this bold woodiness, like with a sweet tobacco taste. Okay, nothing special so far. On the initial combustion, I got a rich coffee and a cinnamon spice with a slight molasses finish on the palate. Out the retrohale, I got a strong white pepper spice. There was a dark cocoa with a slight nutmeg spice finish on the sinus. Nothing irritating on the sinus, so that was pretty good. Then, the first third of the cigar, I got a light roast coffee with an eggnog light creaminess, and there was some light molasses sweetness to this cigar on the palate. Out the retrohale, I got this caramel coffee with very minimal floral spice. Again, nothing stinging the sinus, no, lingering offensive spice, so that was pretty good. Then we moved on to the second third of the cigar, and on the second third of the cigar, I got this grainy bread with a acorn undertone. So it's like a more of like an earthy, nutty taste to it. And then there was a creamy condensed milk essence on the finish. And out the retrohale, I got a milk chocolate with a light tone of stone fruit. And, again, stone fruit for new viewers or people that just don't know. Stone fruit is like those fruits with like a stone pit, like a plum, a peach. Hey, name some more stone fruits, man. What's another stone fruit? A mango.
An olive?
An olive? Is that a fruit?
I don't know.
All right, yeah, like an olive. Yeah, like just like stone pit center, man. Thank you guys behind the camera. Thank you. Minimal white pepper spice out on the out the sinus as well. Then the final third, there was a dark roast coffee flavor with a sourdough undertone. And the retrohale, again, there was that milk chocolate with a roasted almond skin undertone, mild floral spice. So, I mean, overall, the body of the cigar, definitely medium plus, like the smoke texture, smoke output, flavor profile. It was all there, very robust, stuck around for a while on the palate and out your, out the sinus. So pretty good. Strength, I would say this was a full body cigar, like definitely will hit you with that, nicotine, feel. But for you nicotine fiends out there, that's right up your alley if you want something strong. Flavor wise, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. There were good flavors, but then there were sometimes bad flavors that came in and it kind of took away from the score. Construction, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it was a pretty good construction, nothing bad. I would say I just remember like smoking this at the beginning. The draw was a little tight on the initial combustion, but then after that, it got to the sweet spot and everything kind of opened up. So 8 out of 10 for construction. Price of this cigar. Luckily, I only paid $25 for it. I know retail for this cigar is like about $32 online, and at some retailers, it might be like brick and mortar, it might be like $34, $35. But you know, I was only paid $25 for it. So I gotta just grade it off of, I guess, the price that I got it for, right? For a $25 cigar, if this was $25, I think I would have given it a 6 out of 10. But let's say you guys as the viewers, you know, you're gonna try this cigar and it's a $34 cigar. Let's say that, like, after taxes. I'm trying to think about this cigar versus all cigars around that $35, $34 price range, and I think this falls like a little below average for me. It wasn't anything where I smoked it and I'm like, damn, you know, like I would want anyone who's looking for a good Padron to smoke this one. It was decent, but it wasn't mind-blowing to me personally. So if I gave it, so for that $34 price point, I would give it a 4 out of 10. So this brought the overall score to a 19 over 30, which equates to a 6.3 out of 10, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And if you're going to smoke this cigar, give yourself about 2 hours to smoke and thoroughly enjoy the cigar fully. And yeah, there you have it, guys. Another cigar review in the books. And go pick up the cigar, try it for yourself, come back to this video, let us know what you think about it. Enjoy your cigars, but don't inhale.